All right, we just parked and are heading up to lunch right now before EA Play starts. So we're over in Hollywood and just wanted to do a little videos of us walking around. Yay!
Gift card because you're giving brand names plus savings, and that's a thought that counts.
Wanna walk in there?
Teleport and a cigarette tray.
Oh yes.
Hey, look it in the back.
Way in the back. Oh, shot glass. Please do not touch. I love how the old cars have these giant wings. Look at that. Live Predator statue, that's pretty incredible. This is La La Land, so we just got done shopping. I bought my dad a Father's Day gift. Yep. And now we're gonna head over to Hard Rock and have some lunch. We can go over there, yeah. Hey, you want a picture with Zac Efron? You want a picture with Zac Efron topless? Pretty cool. You want a picture?
No, we are in a picture.
Oh. Or probably are. Yeah. This is the Chinese theater, by the way. I guess they're playing Dark Phoenix here, which I heard was terrible.
Look at Nicolas Cage.
Yeah?
Anthony Hopkins right here. Eddie Murphy.
And Eddie Murphy.
E3.
It's pretty cool. Just walk around here. And we have arrived at Hard Rock. We're gonna go in and get some lunch. So we're just having some lovely lunch. I got a club sandwich, just had the first half. Got some fries, Pepsi. Jacob, what did you get? What'd you get? The burger? A barbecue burger? So it's early, so no one's really here, which is really nice. So it's just very kind of low key. Pretty cool. Like the atmosphere. So we're gonna have some good lunch, and then we're gonna head over to EA shortly after. I'm coming. We just got done having lunch at Hard Rock, so now we're heading over to EA Play. I think this is the Dolby Theater right here, which is where the Oscars are held, and then the first Bethesda E3 conference was here. So, and that was probably the most fun out of all of them, to be honest. You remember that?
What? Oh, you mean the conference? Yeah.
Yeah, the first conference where they had like all those
we
statues.
passed it?
Oh, we passed it? Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. It's over there. All right, we're just gonna.
Because I remember being on
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Go this way. I'm trying to avoid hitting, running into people. People want to sell you stuff all the time here. Darth Vader. Alright, we'll update you guys as we get closer. Alright, we have arrived here. Finally. Now last year they basically didn't have anywhere posted that if you had a ticket, you don't have to wait in the long line. But this year, I now know from experience, I'm heading straight to the front. It's pretty cool. So we're going to pass all these guys and then go to the front. Alright, so there's this humongous line of must be like close to like 1,000 to 2,000 people. I'm not even kidding you. And it's wrapping all around this whole the whole Palladium, to be quite honest with you. So we have tickets ourselves, so we're able to skip through everyone and just basically head right in. So that's where we're heading right now, is just the main entrance. They can verify our tickets and they can let us in, and then basically we just have reservations to see the Star Wars thing that they're doing here. So we'll update you guys later, but yeah, tons of people. Alright, so we finally got our wristbands, and now we're heading over to the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, excuse me. Little theater experience thing. So we had to wait for like an hour and 10 minutes, which kind of sucked, but it's much better than, I guess the public line. Now this is the gameplay reservations. Alright, we just got in, so now we have to head straight to the Star Wars thing. So this is much different than it was last year. Like, it's a lot bigger. Or they just spaced it out. I guess it takes place in the same area. They have soccer or football. Alright, so Star Wars should be over here towards the back.
Oh, I can't wait to play Battlefield 5.
Yeah, it's like, you can play Battlefield 5, but the game's like what? It's almost a year old? No, not a year and a half. It's like almost a year. But still, it's like, who wants to play Battlefield 5? Oh, okay. Yeah, we have like 2 minutes. It's past Apex. It goes around this way. No, it's towards the back. So here's the complete. Yeah, it's like, why would you come here to play Apex Legends when you can play it at home? It's like, even if they had some expansions early, it's like, really? Can we do it on the way back since we only have like a minute?
I'll give
Merchandise booth. The shirts are nice, yeah. Merchandise booth. And Star Wars is back there, and then that's where we're headed, since we have reservations. Pretty cool. Yep. We have to be in the reserve line. Alrighty, let's do this. We are waiting for the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order theater. So I haven't seen the gameplay yet. We just woke up and we drove over here, so I haven't seen the gameplay. So we'll see how this goes. And there's some cheering over there, which is interesting. So, alright. Walking into the Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order theater. Pretty cool. At least we're inside out of the sun. excited? Are you excited? You don't know what to expect. Okay. All right, we just got done with the Jedi Fallen Order theater. I don't know how that game is running fine, but I mean it is because there's no AC in that room whatsoever. So I know they're playing on a PC, but that graphics card must be at like 90 to 95 C. Because I was just telling them that I don't know how that game isn't crashing. It's so hot in that room. The Jedi Fallen Order demo. It's like, you know, that graphics card was like running super hot. But anyway, very impressive game. It just looked a little bit easy. So, didn't you think it looked a little bit easy?
What?
The Jedi Fallen Order demo?
It feels like a Dark Souls style.
I got a little bit of like a Dark Souls combat vibe, at least one-on-one. But I mean, it looked like Uncharted.
Oh yeah. It had
And then it just looked like super easy. So that's something I'm gonna want to play like on a harder difficulty. It looks like, because like realistically, all the stormtroopers should die at one slash. But you don't.
I'm sure they're playing on easy mode.
Yeah, I guess it might just be that they're playing on easy. But anyway, we're gonna walk around and see the rest, get a different feel. Yeah, it's fine. It's fun. And I guess we'll just update with more pictures and stuff later. Pretty cool. So you choose what you want. This is a Tatsu Ramen in Hollywood. I like this place a lot. You enter through there. Parking is really cheap too. It's $3.50 per hour. Well, in the back. So it's like nothing.
Should I add corn?
What?
Should I add corn?
Should you add corn? You want?
I'm gonna add a little. I actually want to get more broth. Look, you buy t-shirts.
Oh my god, you buy merch.
I actually like that.
That's insane. No. Alright, we're gonna order some ramen and
Japanese version of Sprite.
have some for dinner. Look how cool this is. So Tatsu Ramen, we got some ramen, and then you got some ramen. We got some fried rice coming. It was good. Pretty good broth and everything. What's that?
It's a grinder. Minces all the garlic.
So, do you get anything? Like, is it going to be stuck there permanently?
I mean, they'll clean it.
That's funny. Anyway, we're going to chow down right now. Looking forward to this. So, what was your overall opinion on your first day?
Corn?
That was boring?
I mean,
We didn't really do much.
what we saw was cool, but it was basically,
Pretty much, I mean, like EA Play, like not really a reason to go this year.
unless you're there to watch if you want to see Dr. Disrespect the Pokemon, which is nice to see them, but I mean,
We're stuck in the sun. It took us an hour and a half to get in because they were at capacity. Even though we had reservations, they told us we had to wait. It took us an hour and a half to get in. We walked in. We immediately went to go to our appointment because we were like almost late. We had like 2 minutes before the appointment was going to be closed. We got to our appointment. They then had us sit for another hour because I guess that appointment isn't when it starts. It's just basically, I guess, when they let people in the room. So they let you in the room, then they make you stand and wait for like an hour until they're done.
A room that has no AC.
There's no AC in that room. I was saying before, like, that graphics card on that computer must have been running at like 90C, 95C. I'm surprised the game didn't crash.
I'm just surprised they didn't think about AC.
They should have thought about AC, yeah. But, you know, the highlight was we walked around Hollywood, you know, we saw all those great sights.
And I got a hat for Apex Legends. Got a merch
For your
shirt
nephew.
Apex Legends.
For your nephew, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But,
and then ramen. We had ramen, which was good.
Just skipping around.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm excited, though. That's Microsoft. That's Bethesda. And Devolver Digital's doing their stream, so that'll be something funny to watch after we're done. But we got like, we're going to be eating food and going to Microsoft conference, going to Bethesda and seeing how that is. So it'll be great fun. So overall, the first day, not really much going on, kind of uneventful, a little bit boring. EA Play, not really a reason to go this year. I'm surprised. I don't know why they didn't just have Jedi Fallen Order available to play. Like, the game's coming out in 5 months. Why can't we play it? Like, they should have just made like a small little demo, because then I would have been like, oh yeah, we got to play the game. That was worth it. But yeah, there wasn't really much. They gave us an extended look, but I don't really think it was that extended.
It was basically like a demo's worth of a game.
It's like 15-20 minutes of them walking around.
Definitely just had a whole demo.
It looks good. It runs at 60 frames. I believe it also runs at 60 frames on the consoles, but they were showing us the PC version. But I mean, like, it looks like, you know, it really reminds me of the Force Unleashed games back then, except it looks like they have a much more relatable character, and but still the same kind of fun gameplay where you can throw people around. So anyway, we're gonna finish up here. We're gonna head home, and should be good. It was good food. So we will.
Not spicy though.
Yeah, not spicy, not too spicy. I don't like spicy, but you know, mine was pretty good. So anyway, we are off, and see you guys tomorrow for Microsoft. I'm really sunburned. Alright, so we just got to the Microsoft Theater. We're going to have some lunch at Yard House, which is where we always go to whenever we go to the Game Awards here and also the Microsoft conference. So, looking forward to this. We'll do some vlogs of us walking around and see how it goes. I always like this little center because, you know, it's just really nice. So here at the Novo, that's kind of interesting. You have Xbox Plaza up there. It says up there, Xbox Plaza. And you see the banners over there for Lara Croft, third-party game, Master Chief exclusive, whatever her name was from Gears of War exclusive, Batman's a third-party game, and then, who's that on the, oh, that's from Sea of Thieves, which is also exclusive. So 2 out of 3 games of those are third-party games. I don't know.
Mixer.
Oh, the Mixer. No, the Mixer thing is their live stream. You know Mixer, the live stream service?
I got invited to that thing.
Yeah. Anyway, I always like this this place. It's always really nice, and we got media passes, so we're going to be sitting near the front, which is really cool. Yeah, and they always have the new Toyota cars.
New Toyota.
So pretty freaking cool. Look at these giant ads. So Yard House is over on that way, but you want to walk around a little bit?
I don't know where the Xbox Theater is.
It's right here.
You still don't see it.
Yeah. We had to dress a little bit nicer today because, you know, we're going to be around other media professionals, so you want to look the part at least. Pretty cool. They really opened up this area. This wasn't open like this before.
Was it?
It wasn't. No.
I don't know where the Yard House is.
Yard House is over there. Here.
I don't remember this being open. Too much change.
It is, yeah, they really did open up this area, so, which is fine. Anyway, we're going to have some good lunch.
They don't like change. Can we tell them that we don't like change? Why does everybody have a goodie bag at Microsoft?
Because they're probably employees.
What?
Because they're probably employees.
You didn't realize I'm
I'm sorry, I said they're probably employees, that's why. Anyway, we're going to have some lunch and then we'll head over inside, so. Conference doesn't start till 1, it's about like, what time is it now? Like 11:30, so. Alright, let's do this. We are enjoying delicious lunch at Yard House. So we just got some cheeseburgers. I know everyone's gonna say, like, you said it was the year of health. Like, why are you having a cheeseburger and stuff? But, you know, I gave myself these days, these first 3 days or whatever.
I found my pickles.
You found what?
I found my pickles.
Oh. I gave myself the first, or some slack on these 3 days I'll be at, doing E3 stuff. Because we're going to have a good time and celebrate games and things like that. So,
I found your pickles.
dude, don't touch my fries. Oh, there are pickles in there, actually. Anyway, so we're just enjoying a nice lunch here. We're going to be going to the Microsoft Theater now. Unfortunately, there's been some events that took place overnight. Jacob's oldest dog has passed away, sadly, and I was actually surprised we're even coming today. I did offer him, of course, to have us stay home, but he actually really did want to come. So anyway, it is kind of it is some sad events. Unfortunate that it happened at this time, but we're taking it slow today. We're just gonna be going to these conferences. We're not gonna be walking around, but if you can, send your condolences and prayers and thoughts and everything like that. We certainly would appreciate that. So she lived a long life. She was in like her latter teens. But anyway, that's it. We're going to be we're enjoying the rest of our lunch and heading over to the Microsoft Theater, and we'll see you guys then. So what are you most excited to see at the Xbox conference?
I don't even know what to expect.
You don't know what to expect? I would like to see, for it to be like worthwhile for me.
Cyberpunk.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they're going to show off Cyberpunk again, which I'm super excited. I would like to get a release date though for Cyberpunk.
What?
I would like to get a release date for Cyberpunk. There's already been like the box art has apparently already leaked, but I don't know if it's final. So we'll have to see. I want to see. Obviously, I do want to see Halo Infinite gameplay because they say it's much different than the other ones. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Really, yeah. Much different. Let's see.
We changed the assault rifle to an assault rifle.
I'm trying to think like what else. That's the thing about like Xbox is I'm trying to think. I mean, we'll probably get Forza 8, but like I'm not excited for it. It's just like what another Forza game. I doubt Call of Duty is going to be at the show because they're usually contracted with PlayStation now, unless Microsoft is going to show them off. Just like I'm just trying to think. I'm kind of like open to it. They say they have a lot of stuff. Oh, I guess the Scarlet, the next gen Xbox. If they would show off the design of that console, like and officially unveil it, and then just give us like a release date window, whether it is holiday 2020 or maybe spring 2020, even earlier. That would be great. We don't need to know a price yet. It's too far away, in my opinion. So we can wait on a price. But I want to see a side-by-side comparison of all the games. Why do you make faces?
Because the camera's at me.
Here, I want to see side-by-side comparisons of all the games that are going to be on there versus how they look on versus how they look on basically the Xbox One. Yeah, I should have made a selfie video. Anyway, I'm doing this, but we're just sitting here having some good lunch. But yeah, I'm kind of open to like what's going to be shown at the Microsoft conference. So I'm expecting some good stuff. But Microsoft usually just shows a lot of third-party games. But hopefully, there's a reason to buy the next Xbox. Maybe it's just get some good exclusives on there. Really,
better TV quality.
Better TV quality.
better TV applications in their Xboxes.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. We're looking forward to better TV application systems. We know who's the technical person here. All right. Well, we're just going to finish off our drinks. We're gonna finish off our drinks and then head over there. So I'll record us going in and things like that.
Xbox,
TV, television, sports. All right. They're what? Oh. I'm sure you're doing some last minute rehearsals. Anyway, we're heading over to the media check-in, which is over at the West Garage. Sorry about that. Nice day. It isn't as hot as it was yesterday, so that's nice. Garage. Main entrance, north entrance, west garage. I guess we can ask here. So, a bunch of people here. This is the north entrance.
So all the way around, right?
Yes.
For media?
Yeah, media's the
Okay.
same way.
Okay.
Just the garages right now. It's gonna be on the other side.
Gotcha. All right. Go around. Oh, this broadcast media checking over there. Okay. Well, we're not recording it, so. Hey, you and gum. Oh, okay. Take some gum. Nice. Oh, West Garage over there.
No, that's not it.
That's where M. Look for M. All right, I'm gonna go, guys, as we search for this. So, be back later. All right, so got our badges and stuff to get in, but Jacob's up there. He like literally got his stuff and then just walked forward. He's not even waiting for me. What the hell? Yeah. What are you walking away for?
You want me to keep going?
You could have just waited for me. Just.
I don't want you to wait over there. They said to keep going, don't stop.
Anyway, so we got in fine, no problem. I'm just gonna be guess we're gonna be walking in the check-in.
Yeah, I asked him, I was like, oh, I have to wait, I'm waiting for my friend. He's like, no, you gotta keep going.
Fine.
Like, she said, wait for him at the end over here. Go around the corner and wait for him. So that's why.
All right.
Stop it. Our doors are open, guys.
Here we are. I don't know where M goes. I think it's over here. Remember, we sat like the front last time, so I'm just gonna go where we were last time. Saw the merch. But I'm gonna check your ticket again. All right, I'll update when we're in. All right, so we checked in. Now we just have to find a seat. Yeah. See, there's some open seats.
More closer to the edge.
Yeah. This one.
I'm on the Discord side. So, all right, that's the answer. Yeah, I'll find it.
So we found seats, but they're sort of in the corner, unfortunately. So there's not really much we can do. But just gonna watch the conference, have a good time. Look forward to it. I guess we still have a good view, huh? I mean, like, you have this annoying thing like this right here. It's annoying, but at least you can see the screen. And it's relatively close up. All right, we just got done watching the Xbox E3 media briefing, Jake and I. And, oh, that's actually a good idea. The light, make it look a little bit better. You know, I thought it was okay. You know, for me, it's like a lot of the things that Microsoft tends to show, I can get on other platforms. And I know everyone wants to say, well, PC, Microsoft makes Windows, so if it's on PC, Microsoft's still getting functions. But, you know, if it is on Steam, if that game is on Steam and Microsoft has said that they are going, like the Master Chief Collection, it's going to be on Steam. They already announced this. It's not like you have to get it on the Windows Store. Steam gets a percentage of that purchase.
Well then.
So it's like, for me, it's like, what is my reason to, like, I'm thinking as a casual person, you know, what is my reason to want to purchase your console?
A better, a stronger
And,
Xbox.
And for me, it's like, okay, you know, all these games, they look great, you know, but I could play them on other platforms. And Microsoft has continued that trend. I'm glad that they're investing in exclusive first-party game studios and buying other studios. That to me is great. But, you know, I'm still like, for me, like as a traditional console player, you know, I play on PC. When I play games, or when I'm investing in a console, part of that reason is to play those exclusive games. And it's like Microsoft. What is your answer to God of War? What is your answer to Death Stranding? What is your answer to Zelda? You know, like what are your answers to these great exclusive games from your other competitors? You know, and it's just sort of like, But I did enjoy the conference. You want to say something?
Didn't you?
Gears of War is coming to PC as well, though, and it will, from what I understand, it will also be on Steam.
But it's because of, I guess they're partnered with them?
No, they own the studio that makes Gears of War, so it's just, I don't know. But that is, you know, they talked about the next-gen console, which I am excited for, and, you know, from everything I heard was great. The fact that they're, you know, investing in an SSD like PlayStation's doing, you know, and it's custom made, so it's supposed to be like the super fast write speed. And what's really interesting is when they said that they're actually pulling memory from the SSD, and they're connecting it to the actual RAM, the GDDR6 RAM that's going to be in the console, meaning that you potentially have an infinite amount of memory. You know, because however big the SSD is, let's say it's 1 terabyte, part of that SSD can be given over to the actual random access memory. And so when the game exceeds that 8 gigs, let's just say, of GDDR6 it will come with, or you know, however much RAM it will come with, you know, if it exceeds that amount, it can then pool memory from the SSD because of how fast it is and how custom it is, and then use that for games. That in itself is super exciting. We have never seen that before. PCs don't even have that level of communication between their parts. So that to me is like, wow, that's going to allow this generation, this next generation, it's going to finally allow us to see that big leap forward that we didn't get with this current generation. With this current generation, we got more pretty worlds, of the same type of general experiences that we were used to already getting on the 360 and PS3. It's like, oh, we can do more temporal components, like more particles, more better anti-aliasing, you know, some bigger fidelity, you know, in the worlds, more like it's essentially like the same makeup and construction of what we've seen in the current, you know, previous games that have come out, but this time it's just prettier. And that was really this generation, unfortunately, and that was due to the processor. This time, the APU is much more custom-made. It's running on the latest Navi, you know, Gen 2 architecture from AMD, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I think we're finally going to see that big leap forward that we're really hoping to get with this generation that we just didn't get. So overall, the Microsoft press conference I thought was good. You know, it was okay to good, but I wouldn't really call it great. They didn't really show off, like for me, you know, when they showed Gears of War 5, I was like, well, where's the epic single player gameplay? You know, it wasn't in there. They announced multiplayer modes. They showed off a trailer for said multiplayer modes, and then they gave us a release date, and then that was it. But we didn't get like that epic, those epic, you know, single player levels that they didn't show that off. You know, so for me, I'm like, well, that was kind of underwhelming. Halo Infinite has been confirmed to launch with the Xbox Scarlet. You guys know me. I generally
Thankfully, they did that instead of trying to put it on Xbox One.
I think it will still be on Xbox One.
As an option.
But I think that
like
the experience... I think the experience...
I think that's with Battlefield 1.
Well, I think the experience on Xbox One is going to be like it's almost going to be slightly different. Maybe there's going to be some loading screens in between where you're going. It's not going to be as vast and open world, because they did the same thing with Forza Horizon 2 when it came out. It was a cross-gen game. It was released on 360 and on Xbox One, but the 360 version of Forza Horizon 2 was a completely different game pretty much. It wasn't as open world. The actual races were like linear paths. You couldn't go off the beaten path and get a shortcut. So maybe it will be something like that for Halo Infinite. But, you know, to me, it's like, okay, they're trying to change up the formula. I appreciate that. The trailer that they showed was very good. It seemed very emotional, and it was running. It was running game. It was in-engine footage, which doesn't mean it's real time, but it is in-engine footage. So, and it did look really, really good. So, I'm really excited for the next Xbox to come out. Games like Cyberpunk 2077, I don't even want to play those on the current generation platform. Even with how powerful the Xbox One X is, I don't think that because of the processor, I don't think the game is going to be as like wow, eye-catching. Like it was when like it would be if it was on the next generation platform. So that for me is a PC purchase at this time, but I am hoping that they do port it to the next Xbox and the next PlayStation when those consoles do come out. But that is coming out next year, and I'm super pumped for that. It's my most anticipated game.
I say push Cyberpunk 2077 to the new consoles.
Yeah, but the problem is that the install base is so, like, you have 100 million PS4s sold already. They're not going to say ignore 100 million potential sales, and they're not going to do that. So I think it's going to release on PS4 and Xbox One first and PC, and then they will port it to PS5 and the next Xbox, whatever they're going to call it. But I am, if push comes to shove, I will wait for that game to be ported to those new consoles to play that, even though I'm super excited for it. And depending on how it performs on PC, if it uses SLI, which for me is like a godsend, that's how I'm able to play these games at high resolutions and high frame rates these days still. If it comes to PC, I'm hoping that it supports those features so I can then play it, and I will play it on that platform. But overall, a pretty decent conference. We're going to head over to Bethesda right now. I do think it was, kind of just okay. It wasn't like super surprising, no like major, like big surprises. Mostly good announcements of games we already knew were coming with some solid release dates, and then some good hints and teases about their next generation console, which I'm personally very excited for and will be getting. So, any final words? Did we discuss everything?
Pretty much.
Okay, we're gonna go.
But what do you think Sony's gonna do? Because they know they don't have a conference, so they're
Sony
gonna step up their game.
Sony has they're doing their Nintendo Direct things like so I don't think Sony's going to talk about their console until next year, or at least till the end of this year. They're probably going to do something they did for the PlayStation 4.
They'll probably do it next E3.
No, they're not going to wait that long.
Oh no, I mean the E3 2020, and they'll announce the console saying
I don't think so.
End of this year.
What they did for the PlayStation 4 is they held an event in February, and they said, here's the PlayStation 4, here's gameplay of the PlayStation 4, and it's coming out holiday. And then at E3 they showed off the console finally, and then they announced the release date or release window and everything like that. So I think it will be very similar for Sony. They're playing a really wait and see type of thing. But anyway, this is some interesting stuff that's coming up. We're going to head over to Bethesda, see what they have to offer, and that is basically going to be concluding our day. So we'll see you guys then in a little bit. So I completely forgot that my phone has this picture-in-picture feature, and I should be using it more often. But we just basically got into the Bethesda conference, or we're getting checked in right now. So I like this already a lot better because they didn't have us wait in a super long line. They just checked us in. I know pictures. He's mad his OnePlus 6 doesn't have that. Anyway, we're at the Shrine Auditorium right now, so yeah. We're at the Shrine Auditorium, so we'll be checking in and seeing how this conference goes. At least it's a lot cooler than yesterday. Yesterday was a lot hotter, unbearable. All right, we'll update you guys when we get in. All right, put picture back on. What do you want to do? I don't know. Check it out. You go inside. Oh, look. Look how cool this is. Yeah, more drinks.
That's more wine.
Wine?
That's the value to get someone back.
So,
I'm so sunburned. Sorry. So it seems like talking and drinking for now before the conference starts.
you want to have your first drink?
I don't want my first drink. I don't drink. All right. We'll update you guys when we have something to do. All right, walking into the Bethesda conference right now. Let's get a good front row seat. Good front row seat, unlike the Microsoft one. Whoa. This theater's a lot older, so. Oh, nice. How about right there?
Oh, wait, they have tickets.
So, we are now trying to sit down. We had to go back and get these tickets.
We're gonna go actually row 23, seat 23. So odd numbers are around this side over here. So
Your times are even probably.
Danielle, can you help these gentlemen right here? You came in D, right?
What? I just came for you. I don't know
So
what.
you have to go all the way down to 23 and then you'll see.
23 down here.
Yeah. You the one with the ponytail?
23.
It might be over there. In the corner.
Might be over there.
Honestly, I thought it was.
Right here?
Yeah.
25.
Go all the way back here because of that shit. Not the seat that's just. What's your number?
I'm 25.
This is 23 number.
And you
yeah,
are.
he's on 23. I'm
You're 23? This is 23.
You have seat 23? No, I have seat 23. Oh, 23 and 25. Okay, I see.
20. No, I have 20. I have 25. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so just sit down here. That's mine. This is yours.
Okay.
It's fine.
Perfect. All right. Getting that sorted. All right, this is the aftermath of the Bethesda conference. They always do a little bit thing after. So we got free food, and we're going to be checking out Doom Eternal after. All right, we're gonna walk around. This is the after show of the Bethesda conference. So We got drinks, free alcohol, free drinks. We're gonna go play some Doom Eternal. I'm gonna go get a refill, actually. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna try and speak as close to the mic as possible. This is the. I want to talk about. Oh, okay. You want to get in line? Yeah. Okay.
Let her through! Let her through! Alright, pardon me. Sorry about that. Alright, here we
It's a line for Doom. Yep. The line starts. I think it goes all the way around. What?
I'll spin around and I'll play.
All right, this is the line for Doom.
Right here?
Yeah. It starts here and goes all the way over there.
Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
All right, so we're gonna wait around and I want to play this game. Getting closer. So we're getting closer to play. Hey everyone, we just got done at the Bethesda conference and we're exhausted. Literally, you know, it was really nice of them after the show. They gave us food, it was a good barbecue, and then they gave us the opportunity to play Doom Eternal. What we didn't know is we were waiting in that line for 2.5 hours, I believe. Now, it wasn't because it was long, it was actually not that long, but the actual game demo itself, we did eventually get to play. Unfortunately, it was cut short. They literally told us, oh, you ran out of time, sorry. We're closing down the whole thing. But literally, like, the demo must have been like 30 to 40 minutes per person. Do you think that it would have been that long?
Yeah, about
30 or 40 minutes.
I ran into a bug.
Yeah, Jacob found a game bug in his, but wow. I mean, the game itself played fine. Like, I was having a lot of fun, but it's just like, you know, the rest of our evening was spent standing, and my legs are killing me. It's to be expected, though. You know, that's what you do at E3. You stand in lines, and your feet hurt. You know, that's part of the conventions and things like that. It just sucks that the demo was too long, in my opinion, to have it at an event like that, especially with that many people interested. But anyway, that's pretty much it. My thoughts on the quick thoughts on the Bethesda conference is that I really did. I enjoyed it overall. The biggest thing for me in particular was the new game from Tango Studios, the guys behind the original Evil Within. The second game, I believe, was made by was directed by a different person, but their new game, Ghostwire, is it?
Yeah, Ghostwire.
Ghostwire
Tokyo.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. Even though we just saw a trailer, we don't know how it plays. I really like the concept behind it, and it looks very innovative and very interesting to play. You know, and then Jacob's right now playing the Elder Scrolls Blades. You liking it? I'm gonna take that as a yes. He likes it. So,
I was playing this the whole time during the line.
Eddie was playing that the whole time during the line. So we had fun. Just unfortunately had to stand in a shitty line and didn't even get to finish our demo because it was really long. But I'll do some more breakdowns and stuff when I do my full impressions of E3. But for now, we're going to go home, get some rest. We're exhausted. Tomorrow is the last day that we're really kind of doing this. We're going to be going to the PC Gaming Show and the Ubisoft conference, but that's early in the morning. So going to get home and get some sleep. But yeah, thanks. Alright, we just walked into the PC Gaming Show. We literally skipped the entire line because we're pressed, but pretty cool. You wanna who we're headed? So I've been to the very first one, and I went to the very first one here. So I haven't gone. Hi there. But I haven't been in a few years. So, I mean, first order of business is finding a seat. We have to find a seat. Hi there. If you have any questions on the monitor, feel free to ask us. Sure, thanks. Where do you want to sit? Right here is fine. Anyway, I need to find a restroom. Is what I need to find. We'll be back later. All right, so we're heading up to the balcony. Better seats. Oh yeah, much better. Fine for me. Yeah, I can see everything.
Man, to see them. And they want everybody to scoot into everybody. Just give a little bit out. Space out.
Yeah, this is a good view. Yeah, so we were last year for the Shout of the Tomb Raider events, which was really nice. It's a nice event. Just changed it up a little bit. This looks more like a stage rather than an actual show, talk show, like it was before. Let me see. There we go. Focused it. Right across the street is the Ubisoft show, so we'll be heading there in a little bit once we're done here. It'll take like an hour and a half here. Should take like an hour and a half, they said. Alrighty. We are waiting in line at the Ubisoft conference. Just chilling. There's not too many people here, which is good, but we came a little bit earlier. We just walked directly over to the Orpheum Theater from the Mayan Theater, which is like 2 blocks away. So we were able to go to the PC Gaming Show, park in one place, not have to pay for 2 double parking, and then just walked over here. Nice day today too. It's not too hot, and we're under this thing, so we have shade. God, can you imagine living up there what the view would be? And probably the bill. Alright, I'll update you when we're inside. Alright, we are on our way.
$25 Saturday night.
Slowly but surely. Oh, they're checking your wristbands over there. Alright, we're making our way up to the balcony seating. So we do get in. Ah. This is the first time I've actually been in. Still. Nope, we sit. Oh, they're making sure that you can sit together. Pretty cool. Yeah, starting out. Alright, we're gonna find seats and then watch the show. Alright, we are on our way back. So the Ubisoft conference, what did you think?
I want to drive a scooter.
You want to what?
I want to drive a scooter.
So, I mean, for me, it was okay, I guess. Watch Dogs Legion. You said that was
Watch Dogs Legion was probably like the best they showed there.
that was
Other than Breakpoint.
yeah. So for me, it was like
I mean, they're both.
and they both are. Actually, we can cross here really.
You know what the best one was? You know what the best one was?
No,
R6.
we'll go upstairs.
R6 update.
Yeah, so like Watch Dogs Legion looked good, but I'm hoping that they'll be able to tell a good story without having a good main character or a set main character. Really, I guess it's a matter of you finding out whichever person you liked, and then building out your team. But I'm hoping that the story doesn't suffer because of a lack of a, actual, I guess, a character that you would follow and become emotionally attached to throughout a typical story. So I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But other than that, it was a pretty decent conference. No qualms with it. Nothing on Beyond Good and Evil 2, but I think they said that they weren't gonna do anything on that already, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, perfect. So, other than that, just a decent conference for me, really. And that's basically going to conclude our E3 footage. We're going to go home and then we'll probably do, some final impressions and stuff on what we saw. I'll be doing another video as well, basically detailing, my final opinions as I go into detail on everything that we saw. So I'll let you guys know when that gets posted. But for now, we are going to go home and get some food. Any last words?
I want food.
We're hungry. All right. Thanks, guys. Guys, how's it going? I just returned home from my initial days at E3, and I wanted to go ahead and just tell you guys what the plans are. Alright, so I probably have recorded about 20 to 30 minutes, more like 20 minutes, of actual in real life footage for you guys. And this was just, us walking to the event, checking in, and, going to all these press conferences and eating food. So, it's some nice sort of lifestyle geared stuff if you're into, okay, what's it like going to these events? What are you doing in between? What's it like checking in? What's the first thing you walk in and see? That's the type of content I recorded for you guys. So it's pretty interesting. If you've never gone to these events before, you can see, okay, what the process is like, how we prepare to go in and where we find our seats and whatnot. So, and I did something similar like this last year, but I sort of recorded a bunch of stuff this year, so it's going to be much more in-depth. At the same time, I am also going to be doing a typical video that I normally do with gameplay and then commentary in the background, where I'm going to be going over everything that I found interesting regarding this year's E3 and my overall thoughts on the press conferences. That will come the soonest this weekend, if not next week. All right, it just depends on when I can actually pump it out and find time. But right now I'm exhausted, but I am gonna get out. I am gonna get that in real life vlog up for you guys sometime this week. I'm just gonna edit it here and download all the footage from my phone, and we can go on from there. All right, guys. So I will be back later with some updates. E3 is over for me, even though the convention part starts tomorrow and then ends on Thursday. All my coverage is done. So I went to all the press conferences that I could. Now I'm just relaxing and, you know, just kind of recuperating myself as I get back up to speed here, and probably be starting Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One X tomorrow. All right. So thank you guys for your support. I appreciate it, and look out for those videos coming up really soon.